Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Equipment for Living Off Grid or Social Distancing. Last episode, we showed you the reel mower. We went over how the reel mower operates and the benefits of having a reel mower and why it's convenient if you live off grid or just want to distance yourself from the gas pump or just other people. So, when you're done mowing the yard, what's next? Usually, you have to go around and do all the trimming. Now, there's a lot of options out there for string trimmers, but today we're going to show you the CST 58VBT 58 volt string trimmer from Echo. This is a good all around string trimmer, and as we're going to show you here, there's a lot of qualities that you might like with this trimmer. Now, of course, since this is 58 volt battery powered, that means no trips to the gas pump, no keeping any mix oil on hand, and you can have this thing delivered right out to you. You can order it off the internet, you can go right to the dealer or any retailer that sells them, pick it up. Once you get it back home, that's it. Charge it up with wherever you're getting your 120 volt power from, and you're good to go. As far as the power of the trimmer itself, it's going to have plenty of power and plenty of torque to do most of the stuff that you would do with any other trimmer. It's got two speeds, a high and a low range. You can see here this little switch right on the side of the grip. This is where you switch it from high range to low range. And when you look here at our SRM 225, you can see it's not really all that different as far as the grip setup and the controls for the operator. Now, when you buy this string trimmer, it's going to come in a kit. It's going to be the battery, the charger, the power head, and the string trimmer attachment, which uses the Echo Speed Feed string trimmer head on there. And the big thing about this is it's not bolt together or anything like that. It has the coupler on it so that you can quickly swap out that trimmer head with other attachments. That's the big selling feature for this machine right here. This coupler used on the 58 cordless trimmer is the same coupler used on Echo's PAS series of gas-powered equipment. That means basically any of these attachments you see here for their PAS trimmers, you could use on this 58 volt power head. All right, we'll get back to the talking here in a little bit. Let's take this thing out and show you what it can do in, some tough, thick, heavy, weedy areas. So there you got to see this thing in action and get to see us cutting down some pretty thick, heavy areas of weeds there along the field. And you're probably wondering, well, how long does that battery last? Well, it depends on the battery you have, what you're cutting, what speed you're cutting at, and a bunch of other variables. Our trimmer came with this 4.0 amp hour battery. Most of them come with a 2.0 amp hour battery. We got ours as a refurbished unit, and this was part of the deal. They had a 4.0 amp hour battery in there. So we got it for a little bit less money. We got a better battery, but we only get a 1-year warranty on it. And normally they would come with a 2.0 amp hour battery from a dealer or a retailer when they're brand new, and you would get the 5-year warranty on it, just like the rest of the Echo power equipment. Now, one tip we can give you out there, if you do want to get a longer runtime out of this and just get a better performance out of it when you're using it for a string trimmer, what you're going to want to do is put some of the Echo Black Diamond string in there, because that's going to cut better. Those thick, heavy weeds like you just saw us going through, We got rid of the old green stuff that was in there when it was brand new, and we put some black diamond in there, and it made a world of difference in the performance of this machine. So overall, this machine has really good performance as a string trimmer. It has the ability to run multiple attachments. So if you own the Echo attachments or Shindao attachments already, then you're set here because you can operate them without having to go out to the gas pumps and get gas. It's pretty maintenance free, no air filters, spark plugs, fuel filters, or anything like that. It's fairly quiet. You do get the rattle of the drive shaft because there's a drive shaft going through here, which sounds a little weird, takes a little bit of getting used to because you don't have that muffler and exhaust to cover up the sound of it. Speaking of the muffler and exhaust, no hot exhaust on this thing, so no worries there. It's easy to use, just about anybody can use it. You just got to be able to squeeze that trigger and just be able to hold it up. That's about it. So overall, this is a pretty good piece of equipment for living off grid or social distancing, just staying away from everybody, because once you have it and you have a power source to charge the battery, you don't really have to go back out for anything other than maybe some string every once in a while. So that's going to do it for our quick look here at the Echo 58 volt cordless trimmer. As we said at the beginning, there's a lot of choices out there in string trimmers, and we're not here to tell you this one's the best or this one's the worst or anything like that. We're just going to show you what's out there and maybe help you see what you didn't know about some of these products and how they might fit into what you're trying to do, whether it's just live off grid or social distance yourself from the gas pumps and your neighbors and everybody else, or just make as few trips as possible out there, or you just need something that's easy to use and more reliable than what you already have. That's all we're doing here, is just showing you what's out there, because a lot of us don't really know anymore what's out there because there's so much out there, it gets lost in the shuffle. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Keep checking back because we're always putting out new videos. Feel free to leave any comments or ask any questions in the comment section below. We'd like to hear back from you guys and get the feedback from you guys. So that's going to do it for us. We're going to go out here and do some more string trimming.